Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to make a new commentary today, and this is going to be one of my Battlefield 3 backdrop to not talking about Battlefield 3 commentaries. Now, today is November 7th, which means tomorrow is COD Day, as I like to call it, which is the day that Modern Warfare 3 is going to be dropping. Now, here's the thing. I've been a pretty loyal Call of Duty fan, you could say. And I've played everyone since Call of Duty 3, and I've been a big fan of the franchise. But the thing is, I feel like they're starting to milk the series for the money now. And previously, I don't think that was their intention. I mean, obviously, every game maker wants to make money on their games when they put them out, and for the game to do well and be a bestseller and Game of the Year and all that good junk. But the thing is, at what cost you're going to do that? And with Call of Duty, I mean, you have the same formula from Call of Duty to Call of Duty. The things that really made the franchise were kill streaks and the quick gameplay. And, I mean, other than that, it's just a fast-paced game, and I think that's what have kept all of its players very much with the game. And the thing is, I've played so many Call of Duties at this point that, I mean, you know what to expect in the basics, and I feel like the approach that Infinity Ward or Treyarch, well, maybe not so much Treyarch, because I feel like Treyarch did a great job with Black Ops, but specifically Infinity Ward and the new Sledgehammer Studios or whatever they're called that is working with them, who I believe it's all the Infinity Ward employees that quit. The game does not seem as epic as it should be for what the last couple were. And I mean, I think Modern Warfare 2 was the second best-selling game of all time between, I forget what it's between, but I know it's Wii Sports is #1, so, I mean, and Wii Sports comes with a Wii, so pretty much everyone has what Wii has it, so in an essence, it is one of the best-selling games of all time. But here's the thing, I don't know if Infinity Ward or Activision, I don't even know if they're still publishing for Infinity Ward, but I don't know who's responsible for giving so many players copies of Modern Warfare 3 ahead of time, and I understand that, you know, there was obviously some sort of beta for Modern Warfare 3 that was going on when they had the Call of Duty XP, and it seems like at first it seemed like the game was very similar. The interface seemed the same, and the gameplay seemed very similar, and even the weapons looked very similar. And whenever you see one of the new spoiler preview movies that is done by Infinity Ward, it seems like they added new stuff, but when you think about the new stuff they've added, it's kind of like bleh. Like the Prestige shop, I mean, all it is really a new incentive for prestiging, which is just, I guess, incentive for leveling up, which they didn't have previously, other than a fancy little emblem to rub in people's faces. So by doing that, all they're really doing is prolonging their normal leveling system by adding things that you would actually want, or stuff that they should have been giving you to begin with for leveling. And ever since Modern Warfare 1, I was like, well, you know, a fair thing that they could give you is just a weapon slot, easy peasy. Sure enough, in the next Call of Duty World at War, every Prestige you get a weapon slot. And that followed through in Black Ops and I believe Modern Warfare 2. So, like, Prestige Shop is not exactly groundbreaking to me. And the new killstreak packages aren't really groundbreaking to me either. You're essentially just adding another way to get killstreaks with the, it's not the Assault and it's not the Support, but whatever the other package is. And then the Support package, I feel, is just a way for, you know, Casual Joe and Mediocre Matt, I don't know. But I mean, if there are people who didn't get the rewards of getting kill streaks in past Call of Duty just because they blew, now they kind of have an option to get it through assists or capturing objectives. But the thing is, for me, you know, I was one of those players who not so much in Modern Warfare 2, because I feel like Modern Warfare 2 I was more mediocre just because of the weapons there. And, you know, a lot of people would complain about noob tubes and one-man army, and I agree that was kind of an issue when people are just spamming grenade launchers at your spawn, and I like to play search and destroy, so that was especially an issue with grenade launchers flying towards your spawn. And on top of that, you had throwing knives that would make it across the map successfully pretty much every time, and it was kind of rampant. Now, the few things that really needed to be fixed for Modern Warfare 2, in my opinion, were the stacking kill streaks, which I believe has been fixed, and in one-man army. So, I mean, other than that, I mean, the game was pretty golden to begin with. The thing is, I've already played Modern Warfare 2, and from everyone that I've been hearing talk about Modern Warfare 2 and don't ask me, like I said before, how so many people have it before release date, which is already taken away from it if you ask me. But they're all saying it plays like a Modern Warfare 2 map pack and that not much has changed. I mean, the guns apparently still have somewhat the same consistency of damage. The kill streaks, obviously they've changed, but it feels very much the same. Quick scoping and sniping, from what I understand, is all pretty much the same. And there's just minute changes, like you can't tap YY to cancel reload anymore. You can only sprint to cancel reload. And the guns pretty much remain the same, even though I'm sure everyone hasn't unlocked all the good upgrades for them. But my point in case here is that for $60, I feel like I should be getting more new stuff. And like people have said, it seems like it is going to be a glorified map pack with a campaign. And personally, I don't even really play the campaign. Like when I play the campaign, it's like a once in a blue moon thing. It'll be like I've maxed out whatever the leveling system is, and I've got some time on my hands to kill, and I don't really want to play online, so I'll finally go through the campaign and get all the achievements. But I mean, it's not something I really look forward to as much as I'm sure some other players do. So in summary, it's just I'm not excited for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Am I buying it? Actually, yes and no. Okay, I'll be honest here. My brother's actually getting it for me as an early birthday gift because I told him I really don't want to get the game, but he likes playing with me, so you know, I'm sure I'll hop on every now and then. But the thing is, like when I play Battlefield 3, there's things that I like that I don't have the access in Call of Duty. Now, one of the things people told me is they've actually downgraded shotguns from Modern Warfare 2. And in Modern Warfare 2, they're actually very powerful. They had good range. Some people might remember how ridiculous the 1887s were to begin with. But due to the Call of Duty playstyle, they obviously didn't fit in the game. Now, in Battlefield 3, the two things I love to do are snipe, whether it be with the 8x scope or just a regular holographic sight, and use the shotgun, as you can see I'm doing here. Now, the reason I like that is because the shotgun and the sniper rifle are both valuable in this game due to the way that the maps are formed. The maps are huge, making it so you could run around with a sniper and not be caught, you know, in close quarters, much like you would in Call of Duty, and handle yourself pretty well. And the same goes for the shotgun. If you put yourself near an objective or close quarters, you'll have an advantage over everyone with an assault rifle. And in Call of Duty, I don't think that's really the case, because in Modern Warfare 2, I remember I would use the FAMAS all the time. And as a matter of fact, I would still have a silencer on it, and I could kill people in one burst. And, you know, it made everything easy to deal with. Snipers would be trying to aim down their sight and hold their breath and hit me, and I'd already have the headshot. And people with the shotgun, it's the same amount of shots that we have to fire, pretty much. And I also have the range advantage there. So I feel like that the weapons in Call of Duty, everyone's always using assault rifles who's competitive. And the chances are they're using the same assault rifle or rifles, because generally one or two of them are significantly more accurate or have a better clip size, or for one reason or another it's overly used. And I think that's been true of many Call of Duties, because you might remember Modern Warfare 4, M16 was very prevalent, and the P90 was also very popular. And Modern Warfare 2, you had the FAMAS M16 and P90. Was it the P90? No, the UMP. So, I mean, the weapons you know that you're going to see are going to be obvious. Obviously, the 50 cal is going to be back with a vengeance. And another thing is, I don't know why so many people hated Black Ops, but I felt like Black Ops was the best Call of Duty ever. Because, okay, you had the Dolphin Dive, which is ridiculous, but I think it's cool. You had kill streaks that worked properly, in my opinion, even though the attack dogs and the chopper gunner were still a bit over. I don't want to say overpowered, but I feel the dogs are the only thing that you really can't deal with too well. But the fact that the kill streaks didn't stack was a huge improvement. And then I felt that the gameplay as a whole was better. It's just that the weapons were kind of meh, because they're more recoily, so you don't really know where all of them are going. And then the FAMAS was rampant. And even though I didn't like the FAMAS, I only liked the G11. But point in case, I feel like Treyarch is actually going the right way in this series. And in previous Call of Duties, I always thought that Treyarch was doing the wrong thing, because in World at War, I thought that was just a huge mistake. They were going back in time instead of keeping kind of the pace. And it's just, I don't know why, but the time zone of like World War II and past conflicts isn't as attractive to players anymore, I don't think. Just because we're used to this whole modern XX franchise. And I'm sorry to all my Battlefield 3 super fanboys who are gonna be like, well, why are you talking about Call of Duty when you're playing Battlefield 3? Oh, well, the answer is, why do you think I'm playing Battlefield 3 right now instead of Modern Warfare 2? It's because I'm enjoying Battlefield 3 more now. That's not to say that Battlefield 3 is a quote-unquote better, best game. It's just I like it more, and that's what I've been playing. And even when Modern Warfare comes out, I may be playing that game. So I'm going to have some more regular videos out for you guys. And by regular, I mean Battlefield 3 videos subjected to Battlefield 3. And also have a Gears of War video that I'm going to be putting up soon. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. And I'll see if I put some Modern Warfare 3 clips up tomorrow. I don't know. I start working in a new place tomorrow, so we'll see about that. But one way or another, new videos. Hope you guys enjoy the content. And let's keep this classy if you're gonna put any comments in here. Because I honestly, 100%, I do not care which game you think is better. I only care about non-biased comments about both games. So, you know, I do unbiased. I'm gonna like highlight this. Unbiased. Alright, later guys.